Hey guys, like I said, I would try to post a video every single day. This is what, December 7th, I think, something like that. December 6th. So I've been seeing a lot of people have been posting a lot of videos about coming out because recently Tom Daly came out. Um, hey, be out and be proud, and everybody knows me, and I'm out. Yes, I am out. I am gay. Have been for a while. I've come to accept it and love myself for it. And other people, I guess people have seen that and have accepted me for me and have been great to me. So, growing up, I fought with it all my life. I knew I was. It was just one of those things that I was afraid to admit to myself because I was afraid to tell anybody and everybody, and that I was more afraid that nobody would accept me. But over time, like I got used to it and I was okay with it. But I was still angry at the time as well. Growing up, like I was not very social growing up. I was more of a loner until I got to high school, and that all changed. And that's when I started telling friends. Was when I was in high school. That's when I told my two of my best friends, Laura and Sarah. Was probably my freshman or sophomore year in high school is when I told them. And of course, anybody that knows me, they already knew before I got to tell them, which they accepted me, and we've been friends ever since. Then my best friend Leanne, yes, that was a weird one. Like she knew, I knew. It was just one of those unspoken things, but when I finally told her, she was happy for me. And there was one thing that I will remember to this day that I wanted to say so bad. It was when She's the Man came out with Channing Tatum, my husband, of course. No, we went to go watch it at the movie theater when it was still Big Five or Carmack Five, and we was in there watching it, and the whole time I'm sitting there watching him on the screen, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh my god, he is so hot. He is so hot. Oh my god. But I couldn't say nothing because I haven't told Leanne yet. And I didn't want to lean over and be like, oh my god, that guy is so hot. And her look at me like she was like I was crazy. And be like, oh yeah. I don't know what she would have said then. Like she probably would have agreed to if, I mean, now that we know each other now, yeah, she probably would have agreed. But before then, I was too afraid to do it. Um, then there was my other friend, Lori. Yes, that was a weird one. Like I kind of figured she was too. We met in 2008, and we instantly hit it off. Became really good friends. Used to be inseparable, and always have been there for each other no matter what. And she, of course, she already knew because I was already out by then, and we hit it off, and then eventually she came out the closet, which I still love her to death. Like whatever, I mean, as long as she's happy, I'm happy for her. Then it came to my family. Like my family knew, but it was one of those things that we really don't like. We talk. I mean, growing up, we really didn't talk that much, but the older we get, the more we do express ourselves and talk more and try to be there for each other. And when I finally told them, like, I was a little under the influence that night, and I texted all of them. I told my older brother that I was gay, and he was like, you know what, you're my brother. I'll support you. He was like, I have your back, as long as you're happy. That felt great to hear. My sister, she pretty much said the same thing, and ever since then, like, I mean, we kind of came closer after that, but we, uh, ever since then, we've been good, and she's always watched my back for me, and if anybody says anything about me, she's the first one to jump up and say something. Um, my younger brother, it was a little bit harder because I don't know. It's just like when we were younger, we had a really close relationship, but growing up, we kind of grew apart. But when I finally told him, he was happy for me. He told me that he accepted me and that I was still his brother and everything. Then it come to my mom. My mom pretty much came out for me. We was around running errands, and she turned around and like while I was driving, she was like, "I know you're gay." It caught me off guard. Like that was like, and I usually don't get caught off guard. So for her just to casually be like, oh, well, let's go to Burger King to get something to eat. And be like, oh, by the way, I know you're gay. Yeah, that it was a little, it caught me off guard. Which we talked about it and whatever, and she kept saying that she wants me to be with a woman, but I keep telling her it's not going to happen. But she's still happy for me, and she's still accepting me. And then it comes to my dad. It's a little bit more unspoken. I really haven't told him yet. I know I should, but I don't have enough courage to do it. Maybe one day I will. At this point in my life, no. Like, it's, I can't explain it. Like, it's one of those things. But the rest of my family knows. Like, it's like unspoken. But, I mean, they know, and they probably watched, they've seen my pictures. They've probably seen me, Twitter, Facebook. Like, you cannot be friends with me on any of those social networks and not know. So, it's, I mean, more people find out through Facebook than anything else. So, but I've had so much support from anybody and everybody that I've met. I've never really had to worry about losing friends because I'm gay. No, it's not that. So, I mean, I encourage anybody and everybody to come out if you are gay. Just do it when you are ready to come out. Don't feel like you have to do it. Just be ready for what happens afterward. Like, you will get some rejection, but most of the time, if you just are honest with the people, yes, they will support you. And like, just do it for you. Don't worry about what other people think. Just be you, because I promise you, you will be a whole lot happier at the end of the day. Because I know I was. Because in high school, I would say I was kind of a bitch. But when I started becoming myself, actually I came out, started telling people that I was gay, it became easier for me, and it was easier for me to be myself, because I was trying to act like something I wasn't in high school. So when I started telling people, and now, like, if you look at me from middle school till now, I am 100% a different person. Because in middle school I was quiet. Growing up, that's when I was still in the closet, you could say. But after I started telling people, getting to know myself, growing up even more, and then now you look at me now, I'm confident, I'm happy, I'm social, I talk to anybody and everybody, I just am myself now, and I'm glad that I came out and am okay to be there. I mean, be myself. So, that's my coming out story. Thank you, and leave comments for anything that you want me to talk about.